So today, let's do another video. Let's bring on some more light. Let's bring the light over to where the stuff is at. And today we're going to be going over Genesis chapter 32. And let's see how many verses that is. Well, yeah, probably 33 too, unless that's massive. Okay, that's all as far as I want to go. Maybe, whoa, 33 is kind of short too, so how is 34 checking? That's also decently short. So we'll see. You know what? We'll see. 32 to 34. Definitely possible. Okay. Sorry, I was logging in a little bit late today. Alright, well, let's get started. Gotta read the Bible. Alright. Ooh, I just saw something before we read. In second verse, Manhaim means two hosts, referring to the host of Laban and the host of angels. Okay. Alright, well, let's read this. So Jacob went on his way, and the angels of God met him. When Jacob saw them, he said, "This is God's camp." And he called the name of the place Mahanaim. Then Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau, his brother, in the land of Seir, the country of Edom. And I just read in Numbers, because I'm in Numbers in my daily read right now. Actually, let's go there. I'm going to show you where my daily read is, because I decided to not read where my daily read is. Okay. And technically, I didn't read a lot in my daily read today. So, okay. Numbers chapter 21, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, no, 20. Yeah. So, since we're talking about the Edomites, there's a couple chapters that talk about them besides yeah. So now Moses sent messengers from Kadesh to the king of Edom. "Thus says your brother Esau, you know all the hardship that has befallen, how our fathers went down to Egypt, and we dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the fathers afflicted us, and our fathers, when we cried to the Lord, he heard our voice and sent the angel and brought us up out of Egypt. Now here are we in Kadesh, a city on the east, on the edge of your border. Please let us pass your country, and we will not pass through the fields or vineyards. We will not drink your water from your wells. We will not go along the king's highway. We will not turn aside to the right hand or to the left until we have passed through your territory." And what did he say about this? Let me see. Then Edom said to him, "You shall not pass through my land, lest I come out against you with the sword." And basically, that's exactly what happened. He refused Israel passage through his territory, so Israel turned away from him and went around the long way. Okay, so let's go back to Genesis chapter 1. Thank you for that one person, man. Wow. So, and here it is again, the country of Esau. And he commanded them, saying, Speak thus to my Lord Esau, for your servant Jacob says, I have dwelt with Laban and stayed there until now. I have oxen, donkey, flocks, male and female servants. I have sent to tell my Lord that I may find favor in your sight. Not purple, what's going on? And Diva and Latte, how are you doing? Okay. And so, let's see. I have oxen. So basically, God said, or the prophecy was that the younger shall serve the older, but it looks like the younger is serving the older, but it's kind of weird. But we'll see what happens. Then the messenger returned to Jacob. We came to your brother Esau, and he is coming to meet you, and 400 men are with him. So Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that are with him, and the flocks, and the herds and camels into two companies. And he said, if Esau comes to the one company and attacks it, then the other company which is left will escape. Thinking like Esau. Then Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham and God of my father Isaac, the Lord, who said to me, return to your country and to your family, and I will deal well with you. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which you have shown. That's right. Even though it hasn't happened yet, it's still the truth. Even though it might not happen for a while, it's still the truth, which you have shown your servant. For I have crossed over this Jordan with my staff, and now I have become two companies. Deliver me, I pray you, from the hand of my brother and from the hand of Esau. Okay, let's continue. I fear lest he come and attack me, and the mother with the child. For you said, I will surely treat you well, and make your descendants as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. He lodged there that same night, and took what came to his hand as a present for Esau. And his brother, 200 female goats, and 20 male goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams, 30 milk camels with their colts, milk camels, 40 cows and 10 bulls, 20 female donkeys and 10 foals. Well, that's a lot of stuff there. A lot of, wow. Then he delivered them to the hand of his servants. Every drove by itself, and said to his servants, pass over before me and put some distance between successive droves. And he commanded the first one, saying, When Esau my brother meets you and asks you, saying, Where are you going? Who are these in front of you? Then you will say, They are your servants, Jacob's. It is a present sent to my lord Esau, and behold, he also is behind us. So and he commanded the second and third in this manner: You shall speak to Esau when you find him, and also say, Behold, your servant Jacob is behind us. For he said, I will appease him with the present that goes before me, and afterward I will see his face. Perhaps he will accept me. So the present went over before him, but he himself lodged that night in the camp. Okay. So thank you. So now this is an important section here. But I guess before we read it though, let's read this note. Jacob was holding God at his word. Lord, you said, I will surely treat you well and make descendants as the sand of the seashore. If Esau kills me and my kids, how can that be true? I love to be able to say in prayers, but God, you said, praying on the basis of the Word of God, I don't need to remind him for his benefit, but in reality, it helps me tremendously to remember what God has promised. And when I come to God with the promises of His Word, oh, how they strengthening I am. That's right. Okay. And I think I'll just read one chapter, actually. Maybe a half a chapter. Half a chapter. Probably. Okay. I'm done. I don't know. Yeah, half a chapter. I'm sorry. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.